Conditional rendering.
Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to today's class. Today we're going to look at conditional rendering. Today is day 69 of our development course, and we're going to look at conditional rendering. Okay, conditional rendering. This is a very important concept that we actually have to cover because it can confuse someone in the next coming future in case you fail to cover it. Okay, so you really need to cover this concept. Okay, so it's very important, and I hope members you cover this. Okay, so yesterday, let me just speak about what we covered yesterday. Yesterday was day 68. So that was day 68, and yesterday we covered props. Yesterday we completed the props. Okay, yesterday we completed props. Okay, completed the concept of props. Okay, concept of props. Yesterday we completed the concept of props. Okay. So members, this concept here of props, this is a very, very crucial concept. This concept of props, or what I can call as properties. Okay, or what I can term as properties. Okay, it's a very, very crucial concept. We even looked at exporting props. We even looked at exporting and importing properties. Exporting and importing properties. Import of properties of props. I'm also looked at export / import of types. Okay, of types. So members, this is a very important concept. If you did cover this yesterday, please go back and watch this because it will give you some bit of headache where we are going. Okay, please go back and watch this video. Okay, so I can maybe come and remove this. Okay, so members, let me just hit about what I'm going to cover tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be day 70. Tomorrow is going to be day 70 of our implement course, and I'm going to look at UseState. Okay, we're going to look at UseState. It's another powerful concept. Okay. After looking at conditional rendering, we shall look at UseState. Okay. So get to know that. Members, if you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and notification icon so that you don't miss any of the upcoming classes. Okay. So members, I hope we are good at for now. Okay. Yes. So what is conditional rendering? Conditional rendering here. Conditional rendering. This is showing. This means conditional rendering. This means showing or hiding components. Okay. Stroke elements. Okay. Based on certain conditions. Okay. Based on certain conditions. Okay. This is the definition of conditional rendering. This means showing or hiding components or elements based on certain conditions. I can just give you here a certain scenario. That imagine you enter like your house. Okay. Imagine you enter like your house. Enter like your house. Okay. So and you don't like darkness. Okay. You know very well that you don't like darkness. Okay. So if you don't like darkness, so when you switch on, for example, like a bulb, when you switch on the bulb, okay? When you switch on the bulb, when you switch on the bulb, okay? When you switch on the bulb, okay? You expect it, okay? You expect it to give some bit of light, okay? You expect it to give some bit of light. You expect it to give you light. You expect it to give you light. Expect it to give you light, okay? To give you light, okay? Okay. So when you switch on the bulb, you expect it to give you light, okay? Okay. So what happens if you don't find electricity on, okay? That means you have to switch to another alternative, okay? You have to switch to another alternative, and that alternative is, you just go to a nearby shop and you get a candle. You will buy a candle. You will buy a candle. You will buy a candle, okay? You buy a candle, then you light that candle. Then you will light that candle. You will light that candle. Light that candle, okay? So either way, you need light, okay? So if you don't have the bulb on, if electricity is not on, you'll have to go for the next alternative, and that is a candle, okay? So either way, you need either a bulb or a candle, to give you light, okay? So that is a certain condition that you set, that me, I don't like darkness in my house, okay? So if electricity is not there, I just go and look for the next option, and I get a candle, which I can get light, okay? 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 Okay, so this is just like a particular condition, okay? That me, I not like darkness. I require either the bulb should be on via electricity, or if it is not on, I can have a candle nearby, which is also going to give me light, okay? Okay, so it is just like a simple situation, a real life situation that you require, okay? Okay, so I want to explain to you even more. Even in code, we also have these situations, okay? Even in code, we also have these situations, okay? Okay, so I'm going to come here. Right now, you can see my project is here. It's an empty project. You can see, I called it practice project, okay? Okay, so it's an empty project. It has TypeScript and Tailwind, okay? Okay, so right now, as you can see, we are using Next.js members, okay? Someone cannot get confused. We are using Next.js, okay? Okay, so what we are going to do is, we are going to come here and give an example. Come and say here RFC, okay? RFC, just like this. Then I can even come and put here, we are learning heading 1, we are learning conditional rendering. We are learning conditional rendering, okay? We are learning conditional rendering, just like this, okay? Just like this, heading 1. So go live, and I see, hey, something very funny. You're not supposed to go live like this, okay? You're not supposed to go live like this. We just come here and run the development server. I put here the terminal. I put there the terminal. Are you seeing it? Put there the terminal, then you run the development server. I run it, I say npm run dev, okay? npm run dev, just like this. So it's coming. It's coming. So I'm going to explain to you, I'm going to simplify for you this concept of conditional rendering, okay? Okay, so I can come here and let me copy this link. Let me copy this one as you see it there. I copy it. Now I come and paste it in my browser. Okay, I come and I paste it in my browser. Okay, okay. So members, I hope we are following. I hope we are following. This is a very, very, very. It's going to be a very, very crucial concept, and everybody needs to follow. Okay, okay. Everybody needs to follow this concept. So it's coming. Let me wait for it. Let me wait for it and we see. It's very, 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 very crucial, and we are going to look at it. So it is here, okay? We are learning conditional rendering. This is what we're going to cover today. So members, I'll start with a certain example, okay? I'll start with a certain example, and I show you how we do this, okay? Okay. So if I come, I put here maybe example 1. Example 1, just like this, okay? Okay. So, I want to show you that in each and every example we have, okay, in each and every situation that we have, we can have conditional rendering, okay? Okay, and it is very, 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 very powerful, members. You see, yeah? It is very powerful, okay? Okay, so I can come here and put here, for example, so members, I can come and put here a certain example, yeah? I can come and put here, for example, example 1, I come and say here, for example, cost, yeah? For example, is daytime, okay? Is daytime is equal to true, okay? Okay, so members, what is daytime is equal to true, okay? Okay, so as you can see, I'm getting this variable and I'm putting it to a boolean, okay? We have a variable and I put it to a boolean, okay? Okay, so I'm going to come here and say here, for example, I say here, if, okay? If, if is daytime, okay? If it's daytime, okay? And you can see here it is using some bit of TypeScript inference, okay? And I know it's getting for me a type, and a type is a boolean, okay? Okay. So if it's daytime, then I come and do like this, okay? If it's daytime, if this condition here is true, yeah? If this condition here is true, yeah? Is daytime is true, okay? Return, yeah? Return, yeah? Heading 1, return H1, good morning, good morning, okay, good morning, okay, then, yeah, then, okay, then, else, I can come and put here else, for example, else, as you can see here, I come and put here else, else, return, H1, good night, okay? H1, good night, okay? Okay. So members, we have this small condition for us, okay? It's given to us. That cost, if it's daytime, okay? It's true. By default, we are putting it to what? To true. So, my condition here is, if this is true, okay? Give me good morning, okay? If else, if it's not true, return for me good night, okay? Okay, that's that condition here, as you can see it there. It gives me good morning. Are you seeing, members? Are you seeing, members? Are you seeing? It has given me good morning, okay? Because the condition here is true, okay? If it's daytime, eh? If it's daytime, eh? Give me good morning, eh? I can even let me first remove this. So members, if it's daytime, give me good morning, okay? If it's night time, if this condition was false, okay? Then it would give me good night, okay? Okay, so that is my example 1. Even in code right now, we also have the certain conditions that we normally put, okay? We also have conditions that we normally put, okay? Okay, so I want to introduce you to another one. It's called, right now I was introducing you to these basic conditions, but also we have another one called inline conditions, okay? Inline conditions, okay? Okay, so you will see that when I was seeing HTML, we used to have so much of the if else, we used to have so much of the if else, else if, these conditions here were very, very common in HTML. But as time goes on, we have to switch from this if else to the inline conditions, okay? Okay, these inline conditions, as you can see them here, Sometimes you don't want to write these long if-else blocks, okay? Sometimes we don't want to write these if-else blocks, these big blocks here. Yeah? These big blocks here. So we use an inline condition. Yeah? And that's whereby the ternary operators come in. The ternary operators. The ternary operator comes in. Okay? Okay? Okay. And how does this ternary operator look like? It looks like this. Like this. Okay? It looks like this. Okay? Let me even put here. Let me even put it here separately. It looks like this. Okay? It looks like this. So members, I need to look at it very well. Okay? This one here is going to be a determinant. Okay? This one here, as you can look at it like this. Okay? It is a very, very big determinant. Okay? It is a very, 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 very big determinant. This standard operator you're seeing here is a very big determinant. Okay? A very big determinant. It has this, and even this. Okay? Are you seeing it, members? Eh? Are you seeing it very, 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 very well? Eh? Are you seeing this standard operator very well? So members, I want to explain to you how does this standard operator work, okay? How does this standard operator work? Okay? Okay, so I want to show it to you. Let me even put it here. How does the ternary operator work? How does the ternary operator, how does the ternary operator work? Okay? How does the ternary operator work? Okay? Okay. So this is a question in mind right now, okay? This is a question in mind right now, okay? Okay. This is a question in mind right now, okay? Okay. So I want to show it to you. How does this ternary operator work? For example, we have here, for example, like a condition, okay? We put like our condition here. We put like our condition, okay? Our condition. Then we put there this question mark, okay? Okay? Do this. It's going to do this. Okay? Do this. If this condition is satisfied, or if this condition is met, okay? If this condition here is met, it's going to do this. Or if this condition is not met, or it is false, okay? It does that. Do that. Okay? Do that. Okay? Okay. Just as simple as this. Okay? Just as simple as this. Okay? Okay. So it looks like this. It looks like this. Okay? If this condition here is met, it's going to do this. Okay? If it's not met, it's going to do that. Okay? Okay. So, as you can see, I can put here, this condition here, it can be, this condition here, this one here, it is either a true or false statement. It is either a true, a true or false statement, or false statement. Okay? It's either a true or false statement. Okay? It's either a true or false statement. Okay? Okay. So this one is the condition, okay? And if that condition is met, it means this one here, which you are seeing here, it means true. This one here, it means true. Okay? This question mark you are seeing, it means true. Okay? It means true. It means true. Alright? Are you seeing these members? Okay? It means it's true. If it's true, if this condition is true, it's going to do this. Okay? Then this one here, it means false. Okay? This one here, it means false. Okay? This one means false. Okay? It means false. Okay? Okay. Just as simple as this. So members, just know this, just grasp it from today, that we are going to use a lot of this. Yeah? A lot of this. We are not going to use if anymore, this if else. if this is true like this, do this, else do this. No, at the moment I want to do this one because this one is more simpler to use. Okay, it's more simpler to use. Okay, it's more simpler to use. Okay, okay. So let me come here and now right now I want to show you what I'm going to do. Okay, I'll show you what I'm going to do now. Okay, instead of me doing like this, I hope I'm not taking this one somewhere. Okay, I'm going to remove this. Okay, then I'm going to put something like this. Okay, I'm going to put something like this. Okay, I'm going to put something like this. Members, watch what I'm going to do very well. Okay, watch what I'm going to do very well. Let me first return here. Let me first return. Let me first return. As you can see here. So what I'm going to do very well. I'm going to come here. Let me first put here div. Okay, it's like that. So what I'm going to do very well, I'm going to come here. After me saying const is that time true, okay? Const is that time true. I'm going to come here and I put something like this, h1, okay? My heading one tag, as you can see it here. Then I do something like this, I select this, okay? Watch what I am going to do. Since we are writing JavaScript, I put this opening brackets, okay? Are you seeing, members? I put those opening brackets as you can see them there, okay? As you can see them there. Then I say, is that time, okay? True. I say here, is that time true? Is that time? Is that time? Okay? If it is that time, put even the question mark, okay? Show this. Show this. Good morning. Show this. Good morning. Okay? Show this. Good morning. Okay? Else, if it's not that time, then show this. Then show this. Good night. Good night. As simple and precise as this. Okay? As simple and precise as this. The condition is if this is true, even this one here, the question mark says if this one is true, if this one is true, show this good morning. Okay? If this one is not true, here, show good night. As simple and precise as that. We're not going to write these big if else blocks, okay? And here it's going to give me good morning. Are you see? It's going to give me good morning. Okay? Okay? Okay. So that is how to go. That's how we are going to go. Okay? That is how we are going to go. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to show another example also. Example 2. Example 2. Example 2. Okay? Now members, watch what I'm going to do, okay? Example 2. So I come here, I put here const, okay? Is logged in. Const is logged in. Const is logged in. Okay? Const is logged in. False. By default, this person is not logged in. Okay? Const is logged in. False. Okay? Const is logged in. False. Okay? By default, this person is not logged in. Okay? So I come here down here. I come here down. And now I put here my heading 1 tag, as you can see it there. Then I put here, I'm going to put here something like is logged in. I open this because remember when we are writing JavaScript in HTML, we put these quotes, okay? Okay. And I put here is logged in. Is logged in, okay? If this one is true, if this one here is true, but remember that by default it was false, okay? If this one is logged in, if this person is logged in, true, if this person is logged in, true, okay? If this person is logged in, log him out, log out, okay? Okay? So, for example, let me put it like this, a button. Let me put a button here. it makes more sense. Okay, I have a button here. Okay, the button has two things. Button has two things. It has two things. This button, it has two words. It has two words. Okay, it has the first one, i.e. the first one is log out. Okay, and it also has log in. The same button, it doesn't change. It is in the top left corner of the header. Okay, this button here is one. It doesn't change. It has two things. It has log out and log in. Okay, it has log out and log in. Okay, but remember, I set my default to be const login. Logged in is false. Okay, this person is not logged in. Okay, this person is not logged in. Okay, so when I come here, I put here my condition. As you see here, I put here my condition. I write my JavaScript there. I say is logged in. Okay, is logged in. Then I put like, if this one is logged in, if the person is logged in, show the text for log out. Okay, else if this person is not logged in, if this person is not logged in, then show the text called login. As simple as and precise as that. Okay, as simple as precise as this. Okay, so by default, this method here, I can even classify it. Can I put here class? I put here some bit of width. Can maybe put here some bit of padding. Yeah. Can maybe put here some bit of padding. Padding px. Px I can put here like 4, and py I can put here like 2. Okay. And I put here bg purple. Yeah. And I put here rounded MD. Okay, MD. Okay. So let me see how it looks like. It looks like this. Okay. So let me put here text white. Okay, just like this. Okay. So members, you see how it looks like. It looks like this. Okay. By default, my button is not easy. By default, logged in is false. Okay, logged in is false. Okay. So if this person is logged in, show that log out. Okay, show that log out. Okay. Else, if this person is not logged in, show log in. Okay. Remember, you have understood this very well, and this is what my button looks like. Okay. So we are going to another example. Okay. I want to understand this concept very, very, very well. Okay. I want to understand this concept very well because we are going to use it a lot. We are going to use this concept a lot, really a lot. Okay. So I can put another example. I can come here. I put another example. Example 3. Okay. Then I put here const score is equal to 75. Okay. Const score is equal to 75. Okay. So if my score is 75, okay, I'm going to come here. Heading 1. Okay. Heading 1. And I put my JavaScript quotes like this. Okay. Then I put here score. Okay. Score. And I put this. If this is true. If this one is true. Okay. No. Let me put like this. If score is greater or equal to 50%. Okay. If score is greater or equal to 50, if score is greater or equal to 50, if this one here, if this one is true, if this one here is true, what are you going to do? We are going to show that she passed. She passed the test. She passed the test. Okay? Okay? Okay. So that she passed the test. Okay? Okay. Then, if this one is not true, if this one is not true, then show here she failed the test. She failed the test. The test. Okay? And let's go in our browser and we'll see what it looks like. She passed the test because you see here she passed the test. Okay? And here you can see that that here it was she had 75, so it was greater or equal to 75. Okay? Now if she got, for example, like 15, let's see. If she got only 15, she failed the test. Okay? She failed the test. Okay? So if she got, like, for example, like 80, if she got like 80, we know very well 80 is greater or equal to 50. Okay? So if this one is true, she passed the test. If this one is not true, she failed the test. As simple as that. As simple as that. Okay? She passed the test. Okay? Okay? Okay. So I hope you are really understanding this very well. Okay? I hope you are really understanding this. Okay? Okay. So members, there is another way after from this one here. I hope you have understood how conditional rendering does. So how this condition is. Condition this, if this is true, do this. If this one is not true, do that. Okay? Okay. So members, there is another weird way which people normally have. Render only. There is something where you say render only when true. Render only when true. Yeah? And this one here, they normally use something like this. Here we use so much of this and. Yeah? This one here. This weird thing here is also another one which is common, okay? Okay. So you will find that there's a certain situation where we don't even have the false part. It is either a do or just leave it like that. But we don't have the false part. This one here poses a lot of questions. That's where we use now the and operator. This one here, the and. Okay? Okay? Okay. So let me put here. Sometimes you don't have the false part. The false part or the false option. Okay? Sometimes you don't have the false option. You just want to show something only and only when it is true. Okay? You just want to show something only and only when it is true. When it is true. Okay? Only and only when it is true. Remember, understand this very well. Okay? You just want to show something only and only when it is true. Okay? Okay. So that is when now we use the and operator. This and operator here. We use the and operator. We use the and operator. And operator, okay? Okay. So I'm not sure how we normally use this. Okay? So I can come here, I put here example 4. Example 4. Example 4. Okay? Okay? Okay. I put here cost. Cost has message. I put here cost, the inbox. The inbox has a message. Has a message. Inbox has a message. I just want to make it simplify this to the lowest tune possible for someone to understand, okay? The inbox has a message. Okay? Okay? Okay. It is here, true. Okay? Okay. The inbox has a message, true. I want to, in most cases, we don't normally write it like this. I just come and say here, inbox message, okay? But now I just want to simplify for the lowest person to understand, okay? Okay. So I come here, I put here, the inbox has a message, true. Then I come here, I say, here at the end here, I say here, maybe heading 1, okay? So how is it going to be? How is this going to be? How is this going to be? Okay? Okay. So this one here is my inbox, okay? This one here is my inbox, okay? But now what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Let me just put here a design div inside here. Let me put here some div here. Let me put here some div. Okay? Let me put some bit of class. Let me say here class. Let me say here width full, height. Let me put here height. Let me put like maybe like 20 vh. Height maybe 20 vh. Height maybe 20 vh. 20 vh. And I put here bg peak. Okay. Maybe peak like 500. Okay. Okay, just like this. So here I put here like here is maybe let me just say here inbox. Okay, my inbox. Let me just assume that this is my inbox. Okay, let me just assume that this is my inbox for messages. Okay, okay. So outside looks like, okay, it looks like that. Okay, it looks like that. Okay, okay. So why is it giving me only this? Let me first give you like 690. Let me put here. Let me just put here height. Height. I know why it's misbehaving like this. Okay, I know why it's misbehaving like this. Let me just put here 20 vh. I know why it's misbehaving. But for the rest of time, I just want to explain for you the concept, then you understand. Okay, okay. Let me just do like this. But it's not. I understand why it's doing this inline thing. But let me just explain for you the concept that you see. So if I come here, I put here, for example, now I bring my JavaScript. Okay, I say here has let me get this one. Yeah, the inbox has a message. Okay, the inbox has a message. Okay, true. Okay, the inbox has a message. True. I bring it here. Okay, if this one here is true. Okay, if this one here is true. Okay, we're not going to do this one here where there is true. Do that. Or else, if it's not true, do the other thing. No, you're just going to do like this. If the inbox has a message, put down the and operator. Okay, and operator. Yeah? Then you just do this. Then just do this. Put like a p tag. Okay, put like a p tag. You have a new message. You have a new message. A new message. As simple as that. Okay, as simple as that. Okay. Okay, so you don't have any false option here, members. You don't have a false option. Now, can you tell someone that you don't have a new message? I know it may live somewhere like where there is zero, but right now we want to print like a message. Yeah, that you have a new message. Yeah, you can't tell someone you don't have a new message. Yeah, you rather just leave it blank or leave it empty. But now when you're writing, for example, like a message like this, you only have only one option. You have a new message, as simple as that. Okay, you don't have a default part. Okay, so that's why we now use the AND operator. This one you're seeing here, the AND operator. Okay, okay. Remember, you have understood this very well. Remember, you have understood this very well. Okay, I hope you have really understood this very, very, very well. Okay, that's why now we use the AND operator. Okay, okay. So members, let me first come here. It's here. You have a new message, okay? You have a new message, okay? Okay. So members, right now what I want to do, I want to do something. I want now to do something which is, it's going to be our last example for today. It's going to be our last example for today. And it's going to be like this. I'm going to come here. I'm going to come here. And I create, for example, like a container, okay? And I create a container, okay? Okay. So I'm going to come here and create a container. I come here. I create here, for example, div, okay? Div, okay? Then I come and I create here class name, okay? Let me put here width full, okay? Put here height. Let me put here like a half, height a half, but height a half with what? Height a half. Let me put an IC. It will work. BG orange red. BG orange red. BG orange 500. Okay? Orange 500. So I'll see how it looks like. I understand. This is some weird thing which happens, which is caused by let me first put your screen and I see. Screen. And I see, let me first put your screen and I see. Okay, it looks like this, okay? Okay. So members, this is now where I'm going, okay? This is what I'm going to do now. Okay? Okay. So members, I hope we are seeing right now what I'm going to do. So I'm going to come, I put here, for example, two things, okay? I'm going to come, I put here two things, okay? Okay. So members, this is going to be my area of focus. This is going to be my area of focus. Are you seeing this one? Okay? Going to be my area of focus. I'm going to create here two boxes. Okay? I'm going to create here two boxes. I'm going to create here two boxes. Okay? So members, this is now a practical example that we're going to use in my last example. Okay? This is my last example. Members, I want you to pay attention. Pay attention. Pay maximum attention. This is example 6. Example 6. Example 6. Example 6. Okay? Example 6. Pay maximum attention. Okay? Pay maximum attention. So this is example 6. So what am I going to do? I'm going to come and put a box. A box. Okay? I can come and put here a box. I can come and put here let me say here width. Let me put here div. Okay? I'm now putting a box inside. Okay? I'm putting here, for example, a class name. Class name. I put here width. Width. Let me say here a half. Let me say here width is a half. Okay? Width is a half. And I put here height. Height I can maybe come and say maybe height is like 20 VH. Like 20 VH. Okay? Maybe 20 off. Let me say here 40 VH. Okay? And I come and say here BG grid. BG grid. Okay? BG grid. So outside it looks like it's coming. It's like that, okay? So let me set it. I come and set it, okay? I put in the set. I come and put this one like let me say that no, let me put here like this one is like a quarter, okay? A quarter. It looks more good. Okay, it looks good. So I put in the set. I come and put in the set. I say here. I come and put here. This is flex, okay? Item set. Justify set. Justify set. Okay? Okay. So it looks like this, okay? So it looks like this. So here we have here, it looks like this. It's in the center right now. Are you seeing members? Okay? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing now members? So we have here, for example, like a title. Let me come, I put here a title. I put here div. I put here class name. Class name. Then I put here width. Full. Okay? And I put here height. And I put here height is like, let me say here like 10 VH. Like 10 VH, okay? 10 VH. Okay? 10 VH, and I put here like maybe BG, let me say here pig, okay? BG, okay, let me just say a gray, okay? Okay. So there's something I want to achieve, and I want you to see this, okay? Okay. Now I put here title. This container is going to hold my title. I'm going to put here my title. My title. It can even be Mercedes Benz, okay? This is going to be my title. This container is going to hold my title, okay? My title, okay? Okay, and my title in this container is, I'm going to put here as Mercedes Benz, okay? It's going to be Mercedes Benz, okay? It's going to be Mercedes Benz, okay? Mercedes Benz, okay? Mercedes Benz, okay? Okay, so members, as you can see, that's about to be my title, okay? It's going to be my title. It's like that. So I can even put in the center. Can I put the center? I say here BG. Maybe let me say here text white. Okay? Text white. So I'll tell you how it is. So text white, okay? Then I put it in the center. Come I put it in the center. I come I say here, I put here like no, you know what I'm going to do? Let me just leave it instead of putting H1. Let me just leave it it's inside that container. I come as long as it's inside that container, okay? Okay, there's no problem. So I put here flex, okay? Item setter, justify setter, okay? So it means in the center like this, okay? It means in the center like that, okay? Okay. So members, it's good, okay? It is good, okay? Okay. So I'm going to come. Remember, as I started the props, I started the concept of props, okay? I started the concept of props. So what am I going to do? I'm going to come like this. Look what I'm going to do. From here, this is my box, okay? This is my box. I'm going to come and remove this. I come outside here, I got a folder called components, okay? Just like this. I got here box, okay? .tsx, okay? Now I put here my component, okay? I put here my box very well, and it is here, okay? It is there. So I bring it here, as you can see, it is like this box, okay? Box, as you can see, it is there, okay? From components, okay? Okay. So it comes very well, and you can see it's back. It's now back. It's coming. It's back, okay? Okay. So members, if now look at what I'm going to do. Look at what I'm going to do. Okay? My box, this one here, I'm going to put here props, okay? I'm going to put here props. I'm going to come here, I put here props. I can come and say here, box, I can come and put here title, okay? Title is equal to Mercedes Benz. So, members, we started the props. If you didn't start the props, please go back and watch that video where we started the props, okay? Okay. So, I put here my title as it is like this. So I bring it here. I say here title, okay? Title, okay? Title, okay? And I come, I put here title is a string, okay? Title is a string. Title is a string, okay? Just like this. So I bring it here. I say here title, okay? Okay, so I bring it back very well, as you can see here. It's back, okay? It is back. So everything looks to be good on my side, okay? Okay, so now there is a very big question. So now, members, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Suppose that in one instant this title does not exist. Let me say that we don't have this title. Someday to come, we are filling in a box and we maybe forget this title. Okay? And maybe the title is not there. So how would we capture that error? Or how would we capture that thing where the title is not there? What are you going to do? You're going to do like this. We're going to do like this, okay? I remove this, okay? Then I put like this. I open the quotes, okay, like this, the JavaScript quotes. I put now this, okay. I put no. Let me put it out, okay. I put it out, and I put like this. I put now the opening quotes as you can see them here, okay. Title, if title exists, okay. If title exists, okay. If title exists, okay. Show it very well. I can come and put it here. I can come and put here. If title exists, okay, then you can even show it. You can even put here like a p tag, okay. Show the title very well. Show the title very well, okay, okay, okay. But if it doesn't exist, eh? If it doesn't exist, okay, then show this. If it doesn't exist, show this title, no title. Or title does not exist, or there is no title available. No title available. Available. Okay? 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 So members, this is how it looks. Okay? This is how it looks. And this is the concept we have been studying ever since the beginning. Okay? If there is no title, if there is no title, if a title exists, show the title very well. Okay? And if a title don't exist, this one here, if it's false, if they don't exist, show there is no title available. So here it will show that the title exists. Okay? So what if there was an address date where the title don't exist? For example, if it's a empty string, for example, okay, like that, no title available. If it was an empty string like this, and the title is not there, it will show here no title available. Okay? 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 I never saw any members. Okay? So, if it's an empty string, no title available. And I want to show you all these weird cases which happen. Okay? Let me just maybe comment like this. This one is the first one. And if it's like this, title, then here there is something like this, undefined. Title, undefined. Undefined. Okay? Undefined. Maybe let me say here now. No, let me just leave it. Let me just leave these ones. But there's also another part where they normally put undefined or null. But let me just leave that. Okay? So remember, if there is no any title, it's going to put there no title available. So we have captured if that situation happens, that there is no any title, we show this. Okay? We show this. But if a title exists, we show the title very well. If a title exists, we show the title that if a title is here, for example, Mercedes Benz, it exists. Mercedes Benz, it exists very well. Yeah? We show that the title is there, and we shall show it there. That Mercedes Benz there. But if a title is not there, we show that there is no title available. Members, have you understood this very well? Have you understood this very well? Okay? Have you understood this very well? Okay? And members, in the next coming future, we shall not do like this. We shall just what we shall do, we shall just do like this, okay? We shall just do like this. When we do have when the thing is too big, we shall just do like this. It's all the same. It's all the same. I ask them I do like this. We have something like this, okay? In the near coming future, this is what they're going to do, okay? We shall have something like this. I just wrap it with brackets. I wrap it with brackets. Okay? I simply wrap it with brackets. Okay? Okay. So no, I wrap it like this. Okay. So members, it will be like this. It will be like this. Okay? It will be like this, members. Okay? So I wrap it with brackets. It's all the same. It just helps me to change the first part, okay, with the else part here. The true part with the else part, okay? The part which is the part which happens when it's true with brackets, and also the part which happens when it is false with brackets, okay? Okay, and as simple as that. So this is how we shall do. Sometimes when it is too big, when it is too large, we normally put brackets like this, okay? To just help us to know that we have then separated the if part and the other part which happens when it is not the true part, okay? Okay. So I hope you have really understood this very well. I hope you have really understood this very well. If you have any question in the comment section, please let me know. I say I can help you. Okay? I say I can help you. Okay? So for now, we shall end here. Please keep practicing. This is a very crucial concept, and we're going to use this a lot. We're going to use this a lot. We're going to use this a lot. Okay? Okay? Okay. So members, I wish to see you in tomorrow's video. Okay? Tomorrow we're going to look at use state. Tomorrow we're going to look at use state. Tomorrow is going to be day 70. I'm going to look at use state, okay? Okay. Remember, if you're here subscribe, please hit the subscribe button, notification icon, so you don't miss any of the upcoming classes, okay? Okay. So members, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Please keep practicing, okay? Okay. Have a very good day. We shall meet tomorrow.